Kit Kats can read.
Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my October TBR. So this time I'm doing it a bit differently and I'm trying to like make it fun like every time. So last time I got Aaron to pick some books and then I picked books that I would like to read, but then I hit a bit of a reading slump, so I was just like reading whatever I wanted to read. And so this time around I've got these golden eggs that I got from like an amusement arcade, and inside I've got bits of paper which I'm going to like pop inside these eggs. And then what I'm going to do is there's 8 in total. There's 8 books which I've already put forwards for October, and those are mostly books that I'm just pushing forwards from September, or books that I would like to read. And then those are going to go into the 8 eggs, and then I'm thinking of like every week I'm going to get Nutmeg and Luna to pick out like out of 2 of these eggs they get to like pick, or like if I put 4 eggs down, then they like the first one that they go to, if they get it down to 2, then I'll sort something with the 2. So so I'm just going to share with you the books that I've got for these 8 eggs. So what I'll do is, like in my weekly TBR, I will be using this bowl, and I'll be getting Nutmeg and Luna to pick like one of these eggs for me to read for definite that week, and that way I can just read anything else. When I finish that book I'll do like another egg picking, so maybe like per week they pick 2 eggs, and so it's like 2 eggs a week, so that means like, you know, 4 weeks, 2 eggs. So yeah, so I'll share with you the books that are going to be in the eggs. Welcome to the section where I will unwrap one book for the month, and I've got them numbered 1 to 3, and I've got my spinny app, so I will place the results over here of which book comes out. What I've done this time around is the app is sort of like, once it gets to 3 it does like a rock paper scissors, 2 it does like truth or dare or yes or no. And so what I've done with the 3 is there's rock paper scissors, so in the order of rock paper scissors it's 1 2 3, so 1 being rock, 2 being paper, 3 being scissors. So this is the result that's come out, which is paper, which is number 2, and it's the one that I really didn't want to come out because it's the thickest of them all. It's this bit right here. I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm just going to place you like here just so I can unwrap it for you. It's huge. It is literally huge. I am so like, oh my god, no idea. I can't remember what this could be. Oh no. Oh no. So the book that's come out is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. This is my first ever book haul on my channel. I bought this because of Raylene from Powerful and Pong. She raved about it, said it was amazing. And of course it's a classic and it's a film. My mum has like performed the show and she told me about it even when I was younger. So this book is so huge, I can't believe it, and the writing is so tiny. It's got over 1,000 pages. So even if I do, I think what I'm going to do is my target is to at least start this book. Like as an unwrapped book, it's my target to at least start this book, because I don't think I will finish it, because a 1,200 page book, I mean, if we want to read just one book for the month of October, then sure, let's just focus on this one. But I had a horrible feeling of this one, because I was like, it doesn't feel like it's a hardback after like really feeling it. And also I was sort of thinking, I don't remember seeing this book, especially my old books and from my first TBR. Well, here it is, Les Miserables, the movie cover obviously. So this is about the story of an ex-convict called Jean Valjean, who spent 19 years in chains after stealing a loaf of bread. So he's saved by an act of Christian charity and offered the chance of happiness. He encounters Fantine, vows to rescue her daughter Cosette, but is constantly pursued by the policeman who will not let him escape his past. So it says it's a bestseller, weaves together individual stories with turbulent historical events to create a rich, imaginative drama of human life. So this will also, I mean, it'll be a classic that I've read as well as a big read, and also, I don't know, I just feel like it will be an achievement to get this book read as well. So if I do get around to reading it, hopefully, like I say, I just want to at least make a start on this book and see how I feel about it. So maybe like the first week or two of October, I'll just like sit down and read like a chapter of it and just see how I feel about the first chapter. If I find that I'm enjoying it, then I can at least continue on with it. But if it's something that's really going to take a lot of focus and effort to get into, then it might be something that I've just got to be like, yeah, I really need to just sit down and focus on it, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm glad that it's come out though. I mean, it was going to happen October, November or December, and it's happened in October, where I'm just literally getting back into the freedom of reading, and also like with sorting my job and all that, that's all sorted, and like the online training is all done, so I've got time to read and I'm motivated to read. So maybe this is the perfect time to have this book on my TBR. But fingers crossed. You guys might be laughing and be like, yeah Katie, seriously, like you're gonna read this book? I'm also laughing inside too, but I would also like to give myself a try. I just want to try it at least. It's not really the sort of thing that I would do, but I just want to try. Hey guys, welcome to where I let you know what books are in the actual golden eggs. And so we are going to have my unwrapped book, which you would have just seen the clip for, Les Miserables. That's going to be inside one, so that's the one that came out of the wrapped package for this month. Also, we'll have Love You to Death and High Stakes, which I started last month and I'm really enjoying it so far. This is by Meg Cabot. It's bound up the first two books that are in the Mediator series. And then also in another egg I've got Legendborn by Tracy John. This is a review book that I received for the month of September, so that's in another egg for October. Then I've got Get Alive Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This one I'm actually quite a fair way through, on page 144, so you know that's going in another egg. Then I've got Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire, which I started as a chapter challenge a couple of months ago, and so I was really enjoying it, and that's why I'm putting it in a golden egg. And then I've got By Your Side by Casey West. This I've also a few chapters in and I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, that's in a golden egg as well. Then I've got Maybe Someday by Colin Hoover. This is a reread for me, and it's a reread that I'm really sort of like wanting to read, so that's why that's in a golden egg. And then finally I've got The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This I've been reading ever since like the release, and I'm a good way through it now, but it's going in a golden egg. I'm determined to try and read it. So those are books that are in the golden eggs. I'm just going to quickly go over the books I'm like sort of reading this week as it is. I've got All This Time by Rachel Lippincott and Mickey Daltrey. So I'm a bit of a chunk through this actually. I'm on page 58 at the moment, and I'm really enjoying this so far. And then the other book that I would like to start this week is also Breathless by Jennifer Niven, and that's another review book that I've got a real big urge to read. These two books came out on the 29th of September, so literally like a few days ago now. So yes, I would like to get those read. So I'm currently reading those at the moment, and then when I finish those I'm going to go on to the first two eggs that Luna and Nutmeg are going to pick. So the first two eggs that Luna and Nutmeg are going to pick, you will see literally next week on next week's weekly TBR. The clip will be inserted into the weekly TBR, so you get to see like the first two books that they pick out. What I'm going to do is today I'll film all the two eggs that they pick, and those clips are just going to go into like the weekly TBRs. So it's going to start like next week, and then it'll go for the next 3 weeks after that. And yeah, like that's literally how it's going to go, because this week I'm already currently planning on like with two reads, especially I'm in the middle of one that I'm currently reading, and then I've got the other one, and I've already done a weekly TBR for this week, and there's 4 weeks left in October, starting next week, so that's why. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, and those are the 2 books. So hopefully it all goes to plan. I'm not sure how it's going to happen if Les Miserables comes out. That's going to be a bit of a scary one if I have Les Miserables as something else. I don't know, maybe it might be that I've just got to read Les Miserables the whole entire of the month. Maybe more months. who knows. But yeah, so that's like the plan of how this is going to go, and I'm going to just see how we go with this one. So yeah, so stay tuned for next week's weekly TBR, where you'll see the first clip number 1 of Luna and Nutmeg picking the golden egg. 2 golden eggs for that week. Hopefully this will be a fun video. So that's it for my September TBR. Those are the books that are in the golden eggs. You'll see like the next 2 eggs, providing that I read those in next weekly TBR video. But yeah, this is like, it's really fun, and I'm trying to make it like really fun for me and really fun for everybody else and entertaining, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you like this sort of style, and if you'd like to see this sort of style again, then I'll give it a go. I just want to stress 3 sort of TBR containing books. If I pick books that I would like to read, or you know, that contain like review books as well, and then I get my cats to pick them, you know, it's just bit of randomness, as well as, you know, they're still books I would like to read. So yeah, that's it. All my social media links, as always, a link down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But keep smiling, keep reading, be happy, and most importantly, stay safe. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!